Hi everybody, Keri here, bringing you a live workout today. We're going to be doing a little bit of core as well as some lower body, glute in particular focus. So an overall lower body workout, and let's do it. One thing I want to say is, if possible, we're going to need something slippery for the first part of the exercise. So options are a towel, a paper plate, or I've come up with an idea on using a pair of leggings. So you can just fold them up, preferably kind of slicker leggings, and then just place them on the floor. All right, so whatever works best for you. Again, just you can use pretty much anything: towel, piece of paper, paper plate, or an old pair of leggings. All right, so let's go. We're going to start on the edge of our mat. All right, we're just going to take an inhale, arms come up overhead. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward over the waist, drop down to the floor, and walk it out to a plank. Once we get into our plank position, I'm going to take it down for one push-up, raise back up, and then walk the hands back to the feet, and slowly lift the body back up. Good. Inhale. Fold forward. Walk it out to your plank. If it's too hard to do a push-up in a full plank, take it down to your knees. Push up. Come back up to that plank and walk up. Okay, we're going to do a few more. Slowly rolling up, taking that stretch through the back of the legs. Inhale up. Fold forward, walk it down, and push up. Walk it forward, trying to keep the hips stable, not swiveling too much. Roll up. One more time, inhale up, and fold forward, and walk it out. Give me a push up. Walk it in. And release. Good. Now we're going to take it out to a plank and hold. All right. So those of you that have a hard time holding a full plank, you can always take it down to the knees. I'm going to give you two options here. All right. Full plank. We're going to take the right hand, tap the left toes. Nice stretch here. Bring it back down. Left arm, tap right. Back to your plank. Lift up into a pike. Bring it back down. And lift. Those of you who don't want to do the double, I want you to just lift into that plank. Roll the heels down. And take it back down to a plank. All right, so two options. Single arm, toe taps. Just doing a little up stretch here, warming the body up, or regular lift into a pike. Just keep the body moving. Get a nice deep stretch. Good, last one. Okay, and then I want you to come to your plank. And we're going to hold it. From here, we're just going to bend those knees down. We're going to shift the body back and come back to a plank. Bend the knees down, shift the body back. Back to a plank. Good job. Give me four more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to hold that plank for 10. Lift long out of the wrists, shoulders away from the ears. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good, everybody. 2, and 1. Bend the knees down. Take a little child's pose. All right, we are ready and warmed up. So we're going to start standing. We're going to do a little bit of lunges here. Okay, so we're going to grab that prop, whatever you chose to use. Okay, actually I'm going to face forward here first. All right, so your plate, towel, leggings, whatever it may be, going to be underneath your foot, underneath the right foot, okay? Now, position here. I just want the arms kind of out in front of you slightly, slight bend in the elbows. Okay, we're going to shift back and raise back up. So the weight is on that standing leg. We're shifting back, keeping the spine nice and long and in line with the head. Good. Shift back, raise and lift, shift back. Okay, I'm going to shift so you can see this here. Body's shifting back, spine is nice and long. Good. Give me 4, 3, 2. Good. Go for 2. And last 1. I want you to take it out and hold. Okay, we're going to pull that right knee in and open out. Bring it in and out. Just like we would on the reformer here. 5. Weight is on that standing leg. Energy through the left heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand straight up. And then I want you to take that right leg behind you. All right, from here, we're going to raise those arms up. If you can always keep them down. That feels more comfortable for you. We're going to take it into a lunge. Again, oops. We want to stay nice and long through the torso. Okay, we're going to lift, pull the arms down, raise back up, slight bend in that right knee, and sink it back into your lunge. Raise up. Good. We're growing nice and tall with each lift into that left leg. Reach the arms long, take it out. Raise and lift. Inhale down. Exhale, raise and lift. 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring it out. Hold. Nice and long through the crown of the head. From here, we're going to bring it in. Tuck that back leg in and out. We call it a runner's lunge on the machine. 5, 4. All the weight in the standing leg here. Energy through the left heel. 3. Good. And 2. And last 1. Pull it in. We're going to upright the body here and just pulse down and up for 5, 4, 3. Pressing through that left heel. 2. And 1. Nice work, everybody. All right, let's get to the other leg here. Okay, so we're going to put our prop underneath our left foot. And we're going to start in that skater's lunge. So we're going to bend down on that right leg, bring the arms out, and back. Oops, let's keep a little circle with our arms here. Bend down, shift up. We want to make sure the knee stays behind the toes, just hovering over those toes. So we're sitting back for this one. Good. And our knee is in line the toes. Give me 5. Oops, 4. Little wobbly here today. 3. Good. 2. Last 1. Bring it down and hold. I want you to open those arms out. And then we're going to pull in and out. Staying nice and long through the spine. Crown of the head. In and out. Good. 5. Energy is driving through that right heel. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, slowly bring it in, and we're going to shift over, okay, into that lunge position. Arms are long down the sides of our body. And as we press back that left leg, we're going to reach forward into a lunge. Good. And bring it back up. So we want to keep this really in the abdominals here on that lift as we grow nice and tall through the right heel, all the way through the crown of the head. So we're taking it down and raise up. Exhale, contract the abdominals and use them to lift. We're still pulling the belly button back towards the spine on that lift. Inhale. Exhale. 4. 3. Good. And 2. And last 1. Bring it down and hold. We're going to bring the hands down and then kick the back leg in and out as the arms bend at the elbows. In and out. 5. 4. 3. Pelvis is slightly tucked on this one. 2. And 1. Bring it in. Hold. Arms down at your side. Lift the body up. Drive through that right heel. We're just going to pulse down and up. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good job. All right, nice work, everybody. Let's place our prop to the side. And we're going to go ahead and take it to the mat. So I want to start here with some side planks. All right, so you're going to warm up the upper body a little bit here. So first set, we're going to be on our forearm, okay? Bottom leg is tucked in. It's kind of hard to see me on this mat probably with my dark pants. And then we're going to extend the right leg long. So goal here, no sinking back into those hips. We want to stay nice and stacked and open in our chest. All right, and then I want you to raise it up. So you've got quite a bit of space here from the mat to the obliques. We're going to raise that right foot. And then I want you to sweep it forward and sweep it back. We're going to sweep it forward with an exhale, an inhale, sorry, exhale, sweep back. Good. Give me 3 more here. Lifting out of the waist and out of that elbow, shoulder. Good. 1 more. Hold here. Now I want you to lift and lower. Lifting, nice and controlled movement. Lift, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. I want you to extend that right arm up. And we're going to take both legs out if we can, stacked on top of each other, and we're going to finish with a pulse. Lifting through the waist. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Roll it down. All right, everybody. Now I want you to take it one step further if you can. Otherwise, give me a second set with what you were doing. We're going to take it all the way up. Okay? Let's start by lifting here. And then extending that right leg out again. Okay? This arm is going to come nice and long. We're going to raise up. And we're going to sweep it forward again. This time we're going to add a little crunch. Crunching into that waist with the sweep. Good. Give me 5. 4. 3. Good. 2. Last one. Hold. Lift and lower. You can tap it all the way down. Lift up and lower. Good. Really not lifting past that hip point. 5. Woo. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right. Bring that bottom leg out. You can stay where you're at if you'd like. Finish with some pulses. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right. Go ahead and take it down. Nice work, everybody. So I'm going to bring you right over to the other side before we hit the mat for some abdominal work. All right, so 2 sets here. Starting on our elbow, tuck that bottom leg in. We're going to lift out of that shoulder, nice and long. All right. And we're going to take this left leg up and we're going to sweep it forward. Okay, we're lifting out of that hip here. Sweep forward. Option 1 is to stay down and sweep. Option 2 is to lift. Nice and controlled here. Forward and back, keeping the hips stacked on top of each other. A few more here. Give me 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good, back to center, and then we're going to lift and lower. We can extend that left arm up if we'd like. Good, 5 more here. 5. Nice and controlled. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Pulse the body up and down. Okay, option 1 here. Option 2 again is extending both legs out with your pulse. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. All right, next set. Again, stay where you're at or take it to a more advanced level. I'm going to add a little crunch to this as well. So we're going to raise up. Okay, we're going to keep that bottom leg bent for now. And we're going to place the hands on the hips just so we can kind of navigate where they're wanting to move. All right, we're going to raise up and sweep forward. Option 1 here. Take the left arm nice and long. Okay, we can add a little crunch here. So the upper body's crunching into that swing and raising back up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Tap down, lift up. Lift up, nice and controlled. Give me 6 more here. Make sure to stay out of that wrist. Lifting nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. Good. Option here. Stay where you're at and pulse the hips or take it out. Stack the feet on top of each other and pulse. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. Give me a little stretch here. So I want to zigzag the legs, left in front of right, and I just want you to reach up and over, bending that left elbow slightly. And stretch through the right oblique. And open it up. We're going to switch the leg position. Place the right arm down. Reach the left nice and tall. Slight bend in that right elbow as we reach over. Stretching the left. Good. All right. So we are in position to just roll over onto the mat. Okay. I want you to keep your legs nice and long to start here. Upper body straight up, over the hips. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to extend those arms out. And we're going to do a little roll down. But I want to roll down. I want that upper body to stay upright. So we're not going to curve into this. Okay, we're just going to shift it back as far as you can go and then bring it back forward. Okay, slight bend in the knee is okay here. Shift back. Just kind of finding the abdominal muscles here. And no matter how far back you go or don't go is perfectly fine and perfectly beautiful right where you are. Okay, we're going to roll back and hold. Find a spot where you can have some balance here. Roll the shoulders back towards the back. Okay, and I want you to just lift. Right leg into tabletop, lower down, and left. Okay, so we're drawing from the lower abdominals here rather than the front of the legs. So if you feel those hip flexors start to tire out, you want to focus on drawing from the lower abdominals. Good. Give me 4 more here. 4, 3. We're going to take it up. A little more challenging. Give me the right leg up and hold. And then I want the left leg up and hold. So you're holding a teaser here. Okay. And then we're going to draw. Let those legs extend out slightly. Body lowers a bit and reach it back forward. Okay, this is so little and controlled, this movement. You can keep the legs bent. Great. If you need to extend them a little bit, fine as well. Find your movement. Stay with it. Close the eyes and focus on the little muscles. 3 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Heels heavy on the mat, and we're going to roll all the way down to place our spine along the mat. Hands are going to rest behind the nape of the neck. All right, so we're going to do some traditional abdominals, of which I love, as you all know. Okay, I want the elbows to stay nice and wide. Okay, so we're going to lengthen through the waist on this next one. Bring the legs to tabletop. I want you to extend the right leg out as we lift that right shoulder towards the opposite knee. And back to center. Okay, now if you can stay in your curl, I want you to try to do that. As we're going to speed up slightly Just switching leg, knee with each movement of the upper body. So each twist moves. Good. 8. Lengthen through the toes and lengthen through the waist, most importantly. Want to keep a lot of length through the side waist by keeping the elbows wide and drawing the shoulder towards the opposite knee. Good. Give me 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Extend both legs out. Find your perfect space here where the back does not want to arch, all right? So you might need to raise those legs up a bit. Okay, we're going to lift and lower. Little tiny movement. It's deep abdominal work. Incredibly difficult. I know because I'm doing it with you. Keep going. Give me 5 more. And 1. Bend those knees in. Place the feet onto the mat and take a stretch. Okay, I want you to press your back into the mat and release. Just massaging that spine a little bit. You need to rock the knees from side to side. Feel free to do so now as well. It's a great lower back stretch to release any tension we might build. All right. From here, I want you to curl up. We're going to do a little bit of simulation as if we were on the jump board, right? So I want you to extend the legs out with a flex, point, and draw in. So we're going to point on that extension, draw in, and flex. So we're kind of pushing against a wall. Point the toes and draw back in. Press against that wall. Create your own tension. We've got an imaginary wall here. And we're pressing so hard to open it or push it open. And bring it in. And you can point on the way in, flex on the way out. Or keep your flexion. Give me 4 more. 4. Exhale as you push. 3. Good. And 2. And 1. And then we're going to do little jumps here as if we were on the machine. In, bend, out. 8, 7, 6. Flex, point. Flex, point for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Finish with a flutter. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Take a rest. Relax that head. Good. Relax the back a bit. And we're just going to warm up the lower body a little bit. Just a little bit of some bridging. Okay, palms down to start. Feet heavy on the mat. I want you to exhale, squeeze and lift. And roll back down. Squeeze and lift. And release. Good. We know what to do to make these a little more challenging, right? Bring the arms up. Challenge everybody to try a few here with the arms raised. 4, 3. We've got a lot of bridging work in the other videos. I'm just going to do a little bit here. 2. And last one, raise up and hold. Stabilize. We're going to extend that right leg out, just about in line with the knee. Okay, and we're going to circle here. 5, 4, keeping the hips nice and stable. 3, 2, and 1. Extend up towards the ceiling and pulse the hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. And lower it. Make it a little more difficult. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place that foot back down, and we're going to roll it down. Take an inhale, deep inhale in. Exhale, roll back up. Find your stabilization, and then extend that left leg. Little circles here. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Extend up and pulse. You're punching holes in the ceiling with the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Always lower that leg. Last 3, 2, and 1. Foot down and roll it down. All right, nice work, everybody. Let's lift up. All right, and from here, we are going to finish off in what I call a 4-part kneeling. So our hands are going to be on the mat, and our knees are going to be on the mat, directly under the hips. So you can kind of shift here before coming down. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, we need as much stabilization as possible for these. All right, and then I want you to take that right leg and extend it out. Okay, so we want to try to keep the hips facing down towards the mat and the leg raised. And I'm going to do a little rainbow here. So we're going to tap out into a rainbow, bring it back to center. Tap out and center. Forward. And 3. We want to make sure we don't let those hips droop to the left on that outward rainbow. 2. All abdominals. All right, bring it out and hold. And then we're going to tap up and down here. 8. Little movement. Lift out of the shoulders, out of the wrist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap back and bring that knee in. Good. So this next movement is all about balance. All right, trying to find our balance here. We're going to extend the right leg out, and then we're going to take the left arm out. Slow and controlled on this movement. We're going to take it in for a count of 3. Pull the knee and arm in. 3, 2, 1. Extend out. 3, 2, 1. Good. Again. 3, 2, 1. And out. 3, 2, 1. The work here is how slow you can go. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Give me one more. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Hold and pulse. Arm and leg together. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Take it back to a child's pose. Excellent work, everybody. We're almost there. We just have to do the other side. Okay? So we're going to flip over. I'm going to flip over for you. You can stay exactly where you're at. And we're going to finish on the opposite side. Arms down, shoulders over the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Start by taking that left leg out. Okay, really get nice and stable here. Lift out of the shoulders, gaze slightly forward, left leg lifted. We're going to take it out to a rainbow. Tap out and back in. Good. Again, we don't want those hips to shift to the right on our tap out. You don't have to go too far, just as far as you can go to control the movement. Stay lifted. So easy to sink into those wrists. I do it as well. Good. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Take it out. Hold. Little lift here. 8, 7. Really make those abs work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap back to center. Bring the knee in. Good. Give the shoulders a rest if they need it. We're going to finish up that slow movement, extending the right arm out with the left leg. Slowly in 3, 2, 1. Knee comes in, elbow in, extend out. 3, 2, 1. So much harder the slower you go. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Inhale in. 3. Exhale out. 3. 2 more here. 3. And out. Almost finished here. 3, 2, 1. Extend out. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. Go nice and tall and pulse. 8. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bring it in. We're going to finish up by flipping over back onto our backs. Back sides, I should say. All right, we're going to take those arms out behind us. Fingertips facing the body. All right, so first we can keep those legs straight. We're going to raise the body up. We're going to bring it down for little tricep presses, all right? So you can keep the legs straight. Let me just give you some options before we start. Or you can bend the knees for a little bit more range of motion. Not much, just a little movement. Option 3 is that we take one leg up. All right, that's going to give us probably the most work on those triceps, as well as abdominals. All right, find your position. We're going to count it out. Those of you who are doing one leg at a time, we're going to do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. Otherwise, we're going for a full 10. Finish nice and strong here, everybody. Get into position. I'm going to start with my right leg raised, and I'm going to dip it down. Exhale, squeeze. Working those triceps. 3, 2. Okay, we're going to switch legs now. Drop that right, lift left. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2. Almost there. Hold it. Extend both legs out now. And I want you to take those elbows slightly bent. and pulse it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower yourself down nice and slow. Take the arms up overhead and reach it long over the toes or towards the toes. Sink into that stretch. You did great work today, everybody. Really reach through the waist, elongate the spine. Take a nice deep stretch. Raise it up one more time. Arms come up. Reach for the toes. Lift out of the waist. Reach, reach, reach. Long. Stretch. And slowly roll it up. All right. Awesome work today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be posting videos daily as well as on our social media sites. Again, Instagram, IMX Pilates CA, Facebook, IMX Pilates San Ramon. See you soon.